Obviously, I know I need a sign.
I saw the sign.
I opened up my eyes, I saw the sign.
Welcome back. If you are new here, subscribe. If you are not new here, welcome back.
Jesus
like
Christ.
I said,
You said welcome back twice.
I know, but how else do I do it?
Get your shit together.
Okay.
Today, we're going to be doing a Never Have I Ever.
Challenge.
Would you call it a challenge?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna start a wine talk here pretty soon because we
It's
like to
been
drink
great.
wine. So we're gonna start a wine talk here pretty soon.
We're a couple of winos.
Couple of winos, winosauruses.
Winosauruses.
All right.
But,
you wasn't
okay,
ready.
first off, yeah, I was totally ready. First off, like before we start this whole Never Have I Ever challenge, she broke our wine opener. We bought 2 bottles of wine tonight and then didn't have a wine opener.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to use our scientific knowledge that we've gained over the 27 years of life and Google, you know,
You have to Google
to figure out how to open these bottles of wine
without a wine opener. So
And
we'll
we-
insert that video here because it's only like 10
2
seconds
seconds.
long. It's not long. So if you ever have trouble opening your wine and you don't have a wine opener,
Just use Google or
just
YouTube.
watch this video and you're about to see how the hell you open that.
this-
Real easy.
It's not that great, but you know.
It's great. Anyway, so we'll insert that here. Never have I ever. Let's go.
Who's going first? You or me?
You.
I think you want to go first.
Go ahead. Okay,
Alright.
I'll go first.
No.
No, I'll go first. I'm going first. I'm going first.
All right, whatever.
Never have I ever said I love you and not meant it.
Ooh. And not meant it? I have as well.
I have.
Sometimes you have to.
Why? How? It's so
What do you mean,
weird.
why? You've done it, so why? Like, you can't just
I
question
did
it.
to spare feelings.
Exactly. Sometimes you have to.
Yeah, I feel really bad to this day about it, but I'm sorry.
That's your part.
Nah.
No.
I'd rather not.
All right, whatever. All right, I'm not
Your
gonna.
turn.
I'm not gonna pry. Even though we've been together 6 years, I should know this. But all right, never have I ever farted in public and blamed the person I was with. I'm interested. Oh, that's bullshit.
I haven't.
That's bullshit.
If I ever farted in public, I like never said, "Ooh, look at me." I just never said anything.
You haven't said it was Gracie
No.
when I called you out.
In joking, half.
100% she's lying.
Half. Because no, not in public. Maybe here. Your question was in public.
All right.
Be specific.
All right, asterisk on that one. Your turn.
Okay. Never have I ever gotten in a physical fight.
I guess I would say this was half as well, but I have not either.
I haven't.
I've never thrown a punch, I guess.
Me either.
I've been punched, but I've never thrown a punch. I've been punched. But like, I've been so drunk I didn't feel it kind of thing. It was a Central Western weekend, and like some kid from Central punched me in the back of the head, and I didn't feel it. I mean, what?
Never have I ever popped a squat outside.
What does that even mean?
Have you ever peed outside, pooped
Pee?
outside, anything outside?
Oh
Outside
my
is
god, I'm an outdoorsman, yes. I wipe my ass with a leaf. That's how outdoorsy I am.
More like I was in college and had to pee and the bathrooms were full
I'm
and I went
definitely-
outside.
Alright, Dad, I'm sorry, but 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, I don't know, it might have been 5.
Okay.
5 years ago, Dad and I were fishing in the middle of a lake, obviously. And he had to go to the bathroom, or he had to fart. And his fart turned into a shark, so we had to go to the shore in like a wooded lot, and he had to go take a shit off the beach of a lake, and This is why we always carry toilet paper in our boat now. And we refer to this
And a bucket.
And a bucket. No. There's a piss bucket. There's no shit bucket.
Oh my god.
But we always carry toilet paper on our boat now because of the fact that Dad trusted a fart. So moral of that story is never trust
a fart.
Never trust a fart. Nice. You knew it.
Your turn.
Have we told that story before? Mm-hmm. Oh damn. Never have I ever gotten Botox. I have not had Botox. You can see from my crow's feet and my eyeballs.
Well, I don't have I've gotten Botox now 2 times. I'm 27 years old. I've had it twice. I should have started getting earlier. When I first thought of Botox, I thought it was like, this is gonna sound terrible. I thought it was like Dolly Parton, like your face doesn't move and it's like...
That's plastic surgery, that's not Botox.
But I thought that was Botox, so I was nervous about it. And then my very first time doing it, the doctor was like, it's a preventative, it's not anything...
Maybe I should
that's going to like change your face dramatically or anything like that.
It's just my wrinkles?
Shut up. It's just going to help you as far as aging. So I've gotten it twice now. I just got it recently, and then before recently I got it almost a year ago.
Oy. Spanish for today. Never have I ever ran from the cops. I have not ran from the cops. I'm a good boy.
I'm a good boy.
I'm a good boy. I've never had to.
Well, I've had a lot of times in Chicago with my friends growing up. We would always gather at one park, and there would be some like things going on in one section, like people over here were drinking, and some people over here were just being good. You never knew. It was a mix.
Just being good.
It was a mix of people. And the cops would show up, and everyone would like start running in different areas. And so yeah, I've ran from the cops, not because I did anything wrong, but because I was a part of a group of 100. So we'd all run. Never have I ever called a boyfriend or girlfriend by an ex's name on accident.
You have not?
No, I've never done that.
Maybe I've just had a lot of boyfriends girlfriends. There's only one time. I'm going to tell a story. There's only one time that I've called her by a different name. And my mind was completely blank. It was the day that we lost our first kid, Alexa Kennedy. She had an appointment, a regular appointment. And there were some complications that happened with her pregnancy. And all in all, we ended up losing Alexa. And she called me hysterical, didn't really say any words, just was sobbing, so I knew something was wrong. So I jumped in my car and sped directly to the doctor's appointment, or doctor's office. And I ran inside, I don't even think I closed my door of the car. I ran inside, and I yelled. I said the wrong last name. I said Danielle whatever.
He had an ex-girlfriend.
An ex-girlfriend from high school.
But he said
his name Danielle, and I said her last name instead of Ballard. And they just pointed, and I ran. So my mind was completely blank. I didn't think about it until 3 days after, and I was like, I didn't even say Danielle's last name. I said a completely different last name, but that was the only time I've ever called her by a different name, and my mind was completely jacked up at that point in time. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
It was a really bad point, and I don't know. I actually didn't tell you this until
today.
Never have I ever dined and dashed. I have not either.
No, I think that's scummy. I've been a waitress before.
Scummy? I have too. I've been a waiter.
I've been a waitress before, and I feel like if you can't tip, you can't whatever.
If you shouldn't, if you can't pay for what you're...
If you can't pay, then don't do it.
Then, yeah, exactly. Because those people work very hard and...
Because people don't understand that, when you are working, as a waitress or a waiter, you're not getting paid the minimum wage. you're getting paid the minimum wage of a waiter or waitress. So like
Percentage of that.
they just assumed you're going to make minimum wage based
Yeah.
off tips. So you don't know what the minimum wage is. You might think, oh, like in this state, the minimum wage is $12 an hour. Not if you're a waiter or waitress. It's always lower because there's tips involved.
But still, that
You should always, always, always tip. And if you cannot afford to go out to eat, don't do it. That's all I have to say.
she's very passionate about that.
I've had people dine and ditch. I have chased people down the street out of a restaurant that I've dined and ditched. Don't try me and don't do it to anybody else.
That's a scary sight.
Anyway, never have this is against me. Never have I ever laughed so hard that I peed myself a little bit.
Peed yourself?
Like you peed a little bit laughing so hard.
No one's that funny. You have? You're so disgusting.
Listen, after giving birth, you don't have that control like you used to have, okay? I've given birth twice, and I can tell you right now, I might sneeze and pee a little bit. That's how bad.
Seriously?
I'm sorry. But yes,
Why
for
would you-
being honest.
Never have I ever threw up on a roller coaster.
Don't look at mine. Answer.
I haven't either. I haven't thrown up on a roller coaster. I'm too tall to ride them.
Have you done anything else on a coaster?
You can't just. Okay, so this stems off of her pissing herself when she sneezes. So when I was younger, family, like mom and Bob, would take us to Michigan's Adventure. Michigan's Adventure would be like our year trip that we go with them during the summer. And like one of the first times we went, I was young, very young. I think I pissed.
Young.
I peed my pants one time riding Shivering Timbers. It was like the biggest wooden roller coaster in the world. And like I remember that day vividly just because like I was very, very embarrassed that I peed myself on a roller coaster. So yes, but I've never thrown up. I've never thrown up on a roller coaster.
Never have I ever discreetly picked a wedgie.
Pretty non-discreetly.
No, I definitely have. Discreetly. But because I was like, I would look around and be like,
Baloney.
and then I'd pick it.
All right. Never have I ever worn glasses without lenses. I'm definitely going to say I have not because I am not a tool.
I have because
You think it's so cool. Oh, I want glasses on. Oh, I'm such a nerd. I'm so sexy because I have glasses.
in college.
It was just stupid frames. Like, what are you doing?
I looked good.
You look like a...
I looked good.
Oh
then
Oh my goodness.
I looked good and you,
I didn't marry you because you wore a fucking...
but you did not marry me because I wore frames and lenses anyway. Anyway, my turn.
Whatever.
Never have I ever been catfished. Tell
Catfish?
me, yeah.
Yeah, no, my freshman year of college.
What'd you do? Well, how?
I don't know, I was trying to, like, I was talking to this girl online, and obviously it turned out not to be a girl, but like we...
What? No way!
It wasn't like an official catfish. We never tried to meet up or anything like that. I knew something was different, but I kept talking because I wanted to think it wasn't like fake. 'Cause
Say it ain't whoa.
Jesus Christ. The profile picture was really cute, so I was like, okay, I'm hoping that this is like real. But when we tried to Skype. This is back in 2009. Skype was huge. So like we tried to Skype, and like when we Skyped, like my video would work, but hers wouldn't. And like she would never talk, she would never speak, but she would always type. But her video wouldn't work. So like that was like when I knew, all right, something's fishy. Get it? Catfish, fishy. but like after we tried to like Skype, she continued to try and talk, and after that I was like super skeptical, so I was like, no. Like, so that was like my catfish story.
That's it.
That's it?
Alright guys, so that was the end of our Never Have I Ever. And we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know what you want to see next. If you want to see more of our videos together, you want to see more of like pranks, you want to see more of like...
I don't want pranks.
Pranks are great.
I don't want
If you want to
pranks.
see more of like makeup tutorials, let me know. Until then...